Liz and Mike from 105.1 The Buzz joining us live right now. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, guys.
Good morning. Well, it was a big night for Broadway last night. The Tony Awards went on despite the writers' strike, so we had basically a script-free award show.
We'll do it live.
Yeah, and so there was a lot of questioning where the Tony's going to happen, how exactly was it going to go down, and they ended up reaching an agreement with the Writers Guild of America, basically saying if they agreed to have no scripted part of the show, that they in turn would not pick it out front. And so they both worked together. There were a lot of people that made comments about the fact that there was a writer's strike. Like, they opened it up with a performance and it showed like a script and it was just blank on the inside. And of course, because there was no script, the ceremony ran at about 4+ hours. So it wasn't necessarily a short ceremony. Oof. But there was a lot that took place. Leah Michele got up there and did Don't Rain on My Parade. Alex Newell was Best Featured Actor of a Musical, which is the first open non-binary actor to win. And then for some random reason, Aaron Rodgers showed up and got turned into a meme because he was walking the red carpet just looking lost.
Oh.
That's because there were no writers around to help him. How did this work without writing? How was this organized?
Listen, Travis, Emily, let's give credit where credit is due. The Tonys had an amazing feat last night. I mean, they went out there and they cultured the art of storytelling without any writers to go out there and tell them and say, and the Tony goes to. It had to be difficult for them to come up with good stuff like that.
They memorize for a living, though. They memorize lines. So I feel like that probably helps. Like, there was a joke at one point where people were pretending to have things written on their arm, like, oh, wait a minute, I don't know what that says. We're just going to move on. But the big thing was there were a lot of performances, which is what made the evening go long. And then Josh Groban even got up and performed. I didn't even know he was on Broadway right now. And there was just a bunch of really fun stuff. It was a good show to watch.
Yeah, it's. I was thinking about it. I'm like, if there's ever an award show that would have been well suited to having, no script to work off of, it's probably the Tony Awards, because you have all of these professional performers, and then you really get to make the night about some of the performances. So for anyone who's a fan of live theater, there were a lot of really cool numbers to get to see.
Oh, cool, very cool. All right, well, Jennifer Coolidge is once again back in the headlines, and it's always for something funny or interesting. And in this case, she's explaining why she didn't want to have kids.
Yeah, so she did this big interview with British GQ and said it's because she's immature. And she's even had friends that have been like, why don't you adopt? And she's like, I'm immature. I don't think I could be a parent. And maybe if I had a kid, I would have had to grow up. So I'm just going to stay here and be immature. And I think that's actually a very mature thing to say, to recognize that about yourself, to be like, maybe that's not the best path for me.
Yeah, I think that makes a ton of sense to be able to realize that and know that, people, I don't know. I feel like we all get to a certain age where it's like, oh, are you going to have kids? Do you want kids? Yada, 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 right?
All the time.
All the time. And it's like, I mean, I don't know. It just, you'd have to sacrifice so much. And if you're aware of that, like Jennifer Coolidge is, it makes sense to not do the kid thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think there's a right way or a wrong way to do life. And I'm just glad that there's more of a dialogue this day and age, out in media, in the conversation, people saying, no, I'm choosing to be child-free, and here's why. I think I'm all for getting out of the habit of celebrating only things that revolve around, marriage and family and children. Those should absolutely be celebrated, but there are lots of ways to, go have a full life without kids.
No, I totally get it. And I agree with this. I'm going to start using this Jennifer Coolidge approach. I never thought I would say this, but now I have two things in common with her. It's this and that. And every time I see an American flag, it makes me want a hot dog really, really bad.
Makes you want a hot dog real bad. I knew you were
and that happens in Vancouver quite often.
Real bad.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man. Well, she's a treasure. We appreciate her, as always.
She really is. Yeah. That's great. All right, you guys, now you got me thinking about hot dogs, so I gotta go figure out lunch plans. We'll see you tomorrow. Have
every
a good
day
one.
for me. Bye.
All the time, I know. Hey, don't forget you can listen to Liz and Mike every weekday morning on 105.1 The Buzz.